What's up, everybody, and welcome to Artist Spotlight, the show where some of Riff-Off's most popular and memorable citizens get the celebrity treatment. I am your host, Slick Hicks, and we hope you're having a spectacular day so far, and we thank you for paying a visit to our studio. Through the course of today's show, you'll be listening to our special guests give the story of their life, answering questions about whatever they like, do, or think, and we hope you enjoy it. Are you all ready? Today's guest is very loyal and very talented indeed. He's known around here for his crazy obsession with Epic the Musical. Yeah, I know you're listening. And is also known to me as one of the primary members of Riff Studios and a true friend who always has my back. Please welcome Ash to the show. Let's get Ash up here. How we doing, bro?
What is up, Slick Kicks?
I'm gonna slightly turn you up because I don't know
Just a little
how
bit.
everybody else can hear you, but I need to turn you up just a tad. How are you, Ash?
I am doing fairly okay. How are you doing, Slick Kicks?
I am doing fantabulous. I never say that.
You don't. It's
Never
okay.
use that word. I don't know. I'm just really, really good today. All right. So you understand how everything works, right? You're gonna have three songs and you're gonna be spreading them across the course of the show. But before we get to the first song today, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself, just for those who do not know who you are?
Okay, so hi, I am Ash Ketchup. Um, I have been in Riff-Off since like April, but I've been active since June, and in June, I got a segment on the Daily Riff, and I became a part of Riff Studios, and eventually became a host in Riff-Off, etc.,
Yeah.
etc.
Right.
I'm in here a lot.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I don't know why I went
Yeah.
blank there. Um, but yeah, it's very nice. And by the way, Ash Ketchup, guys, what a name, right? I mean, they must really like the condiments. They must like the condiments, guys.
Right, right,
Right. I know that's a total dad joke, more like an unk joke.
right,
Nice. Right,
right.
uncle. Anyway, all right. Ash, you know you're gonna have to do three songs. I'm gonna ask you really
Yeah.
fast now. What is your first song that you're gonna open the show with, and why did you choose it?
Okay, so my first song is Chances Are by Johnny Mathis. Two reasons why I chose this. First of all, it is the first song that I ever sang in a riff off event. Second of all, it is my Nana's favorite song, and my Nana is one of my favorite people. So yeah, I
Oh, that's
and
a
it's a good
sweet
song. So
reason. It's a sweet reason. Sweeter than
totally.
cake, sweeter than the icing. S- Wait a minute. Sprout, why did you press a golden buzzer without
I
anything
haven't even sang
happening?
anything.
You should have saved that for the end of the song.
Okay.
Okay, Ash, whenever you're ready, you are now in the spotlight. Good luck.
Okay. Chances are, 'cause I wear a silly grin the moment you come into view. Chances are you think that I'm in love with you. Just because my composure sort of the moment that your lips meet mine. Chances are you think my heart's your Valentine. In the magic of moonlight, when I sigh, hold me close, dear. Chances are you believe the stars that fill the skies are in my eyes. Guess you feel you'll always be the one and only one for me. And if you think you could, well, chances are your chances are awfully good. Chances are you believe the stars that fill the skies are in my eyes. Guess you feel you'll always be the one and only one for me. And if you think you could, well, chances are your chances are awfully good. The chances are your chances are awfully good. The end.
I love the little "the end." I love that. I love it every single time. Let's give it up for Ash, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up. Whoa, there we go. Uh, Ash, that was brilliant. If anyone's joining late, just remind us what that song
Yeah.
was.
Oh, that was Chances Are by Johnny Mathis.
Yes. Sounds like a really, really
Yes.
good song. All right,
It's from the 50s.
Ash. So let's go ahead and get the interview started now. The official part of the interview, because I already asked you how you were doing and everything like that. So you're a host here at Riff-Off, as most people
I
know.
am.
What drove you to try to become a host, and has the experience been as fulfilling as you would think?
So actually, the first time that I wanted to be a host was I saw Freya and Almighty host, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, they make such a good team. I want to do that." So I applied, and it took a hot minute, but I did get my results back, and it was like, "Hey, do this onboarding thing," um, which was so cool. I don't think I've been quite as excited about something in a hot minute. That was
Yeah,
really
it's pretty
exciting.
exciting, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I love being a host. I don't host as often as I would like to, just because scheduling. But when I do host, I have a lot of fun doing it, and I do it for
Yep.
hours.
You're also responsible for the creation of one of our events here, Style Shift. You want to talk a little bit
Yeah.
about how that works?
Okay, so style shift. That one's a little more complicated. So style shift is sort of like a wheel of feels almost. So it's karaoke roulette. So everyone's name is put on a wheel. You spin the wheel. That person comes up and they're going to tell you, hey, this is a song that I'm singing. They're locking it in. Okay. There's a wheel of genres that you're going to spin. You're going to spin it twice unless they have a wheelmaster key. And they pick out of the two genres which one they're going to perform it. And they have to sing the song that they originally chose in that genre.
Yeah, hence the style shift. Now, I
Yes.
actually recently, at the time of this recording on a while back, I actually did a an event of style shift. Needless to say, I think I'm leaving it to you from now on because it was
It's okay. I'll
really
get you
different.
co-host with me at some point.
Yeah, yeah. We need to figure that out. Yeah,
We'll work out the kinks.
we'll schedule something. All right.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out. All right. So I want to talk briefly about how your role or roles, I should say, roles plural, um, at Riff Studios, go functions and how everything goes there. So you're the vice president. You're the senior
Yes.
manager of the advertisement team. Who knows what else you're gonna have? You're also one of our most recently added hosts of the Daily Riff at the time that this episode releases. And are you enjoying that, by the way? Is it fun hosting the Daily
Yes,
Riff?
I love everything about the Riff Studios team. Hosting the Daily Riff is just a lot more fun added onto that.
Yes,
I
it's
listened
really.
to the Daily Riff before I even like ever talked to you about it. I was like, "Oh, this is cool."
Oh wow! So you're trying to flatter me? Huh? I'm kidding.
I listened to like one episode.
I know.
Calm down.
Do you remember how early it was? Like what number?
I don't remember.
It's been a while, cause oh, by the way, if you're listening to this when this show comes out on YouTube, guys, for those on YouTube, the 100th episode of The Daily Riff is this Wednesday, which would end up being on the 10th of December. That will be the 100th episode. So if you're listening to this on YouTube and you have no idea what I'm talking about, go check it out on our YouTube channel. The Daily Riff is the Riff Off server podcast. The 100th episode releases this Wednesday, the 10th of December. Anyway, so vice president of Riff Studios, I appointed you for that because I saw how dedicated you were. Has it been as busy as it seems?
It depends on the day. It depends on what we're working on. So I also run the advertisement team. So that's I don't.
Yes.
Let me look and see exactly how many members we have on the advertisement team while I'm
Oh,
talking about it.
yeah. I'm gonna yap while you're doing
So
kidding, I'm kidding, we'll just yap together.
the hiring process for that was a lot. Trying to hire people that took a lot out while also making ads.
Yeah, it's, I remember that. Yeah, 'cause I didn't have to, but I was there for a lot of the, interview processes. Um, and
Including me and you,
if you're
we have
listening
6
and you're on the advertisement team, by the way, thank you to everything you do. Uh,
including me and you, we have 16 members on the advertisement team.
16?
Yes. 17 if you include the lucky star herself.
Oh, that
That
one.
yeah.
Yes,
Anyways,
I would start advertising Lucky Star, but there's really no point because everyone knows who the Lucky Star is.
I don't know who the lucky star is. Anyways,
No, I
so
know, I didn't mean that, I didn't mean it like that, I mean, like, never mind.
yeah. I don't
No, you moved
I'm
on to
just
the
messing with this, like, okay.
Alright, anyway, back on track. So, vice president, you're the advertisement team lead. I wanna think about this. Would you ever be in I'm not necessarily offering you anything else. If you were to do anything else in Riff Studios, whether it's a specific show or another part of the, company that you would think about wanting to do that you are not currently doing, what would it be?
That's a really good question because I do just about everything. Um,
Yeah.
I think that the only thing I'm not currently doing is sideshow. Um,
Well, you're not
I can't
hosting
ever
Lucky
say that
Star,
I
you're
would.
not hosting Artist Spotlight.
Well, yeah, but those are
You
like,
think you could do what I'm doing
that's
right
a
now?
quick thing. I think I could, but I don't want to. So you got that.
Just leave it to the pros, leave it to the pros.
Yeah, you got that. I love filling my time with busy work. That is not a busy work that I want to fill my time with because that is a lot.
Yeah.
You have to coordinate with Noah. Noah
Right.
scares me a little bit.
Yeah, I know,
So,
we all
oh,
know
Noah's
that.
in the
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah, he's in the audience, he's recording this
Forgot
show
about
right
that.
now. Let's see what he
Hi,
says.
Noah.
Oh, he's just sitting there be like, "What?"
What? That wasn't a
Alright.
Noah impression. That
Anyway,
was
I
just
wanna
me being
actually
cool.
shift the, topic just a tad. I say just a tad even though it's quite a fair margin, I think.
That's
Enough of talking about you and Riff Off, let's talk about you a little bit more personally. You're into choral. What's that like for you? You like doing it?
okay. I absolutely love chorus. Like I sorry. Okay, I have been in some sort of choir for as long as I can remember. I believe I was 3 when I was first put in a choir. And I was in a completely different city. It was a church choir, and hadn't uh I hadn't gone to that church very much because I go somewhere else in the town where I currently live, where I was born, whatever. Um, but that was my first choir that I was ever in. And then from there, I just sorry, I thought my computer died. I continued going through different choirs. So I've been in school choirs, I've been in church choirs. Um, and I really enjoy it. I just had something last night where I sang at my town's lighting of the Christmas tree. And on right now it is the 6th of December, by the way. I should
Yeah,
clarify
when we're
that.
recording this, yeah, just to clarify, when we're
Yes.
recording this.
On Thursday, I had a chorus concert. That was really cool. We've been practicing for that for months. It's a lot of work, but I really do enjoy it. I put as much effort as I possibly can into it.
See, I was in choir, just like I was in theater. Ironically, I was actually in choir longer than I was in musical theater, but I didn't start singing till after I started musical theater. I was kind of just in there, you know. I just kind of slid by. But one thing that I do remember doing, very vividly for 11 years straight, 'cause I say it's after I graduated as well, was our Veterans Day program. Do you do anything like that, by the way? Anything of the sort besides your, Christmas stuff?
Yes. So I actually this year I was not there for stay program, but we do one every single year. Um, During either first block or fourth block, we'll go into the auditorium and we'll sing, and then a bunch of veterans will come up and they will give speeches and such, and other people
I
really like
think
the
you just
programs that my
there we
school
go. All
has.
right.
We sing for a bunch of different things. We sing for Black History Assembly. We sing for pep rallies. All the
Oh,
things.
you do a
We're very
lot.
involved.
Yeah, you
Yes.
do a lot more than we did. We had 2 concerts every year. We had the veterans and we had our, spring concert, and that's it. We didn't do anything else.
So we do actually have multiple choirs. So we have our
Oh,
beginner, intermediate, and ensemble. I'm an ensemble, so I do a lot more than the other classes do. So me, I've gone to sing at elementary schools, middle schools. I've auditioned for different choirs outside of the school, stuff like that. Whereas like fourth block, which is the beginner choir, by the way, has just the 2 concerts.
yeah.
They have
So
Chris
we
Spring
didn't have
concert.
levels. I think what we just had was, I mean, we had middle school and high school choirs, but they were all taught by the same person, which, by the way, she was very influential in my life, particularly. Um, Also my theater teacher, and, but, they always performed together at concerts. They didn't do their own thing, and they did like, the middle school and high school, especially at the Veterans Day program, did everything together. So that's very interesting that you have different levels that do different things.
Yes.
Alright, now, I don't think I can get by this interview without at least asking you something a little
I'm
bit more
scared.
fun, if you know what I mean.
Okay. No, I don't know what
Can
you
you
mean.
tell
I'm scared.
everyone probably what your favorite musical in the entire world is in case anybody doesn't know you?
Funny you should ask that. So it's actually Heather. I'm kidding. It's
Mhm.
Epic the Musical.
Oh, yes, I know. Everyone that knows me in Riff-Off says I always say, "Epic is overrated," but you know I don't actually mean it, it's just for the bits.
You just haven't seen it yet. You gotta watch it, and then you
I
can tell me
know,
it's
I haven't
overrated.
actually seen it. It's bec and I always say, "Oh, it's a really long thing," and I don't know. I'm like, I'm sure I would
It's
like
2
it.
hours.
I really do think I'd like it. I honestly believe that I'd love it if I saw it, but I
I
just
think you
haven't
would,
took
but I think
the
you'd
time.
have to sit down and actually pay attention. It's 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 41 seconds, and I don't think you have.
Oh, the fact you know that is impressive.
Shut up.
Alright, can you tell us, what is your favorite song from Epic?
The Underworld.
And any particular reason for that?
Oh, okay. So you just opened a rabbit hole. Anyways,
Okay,
to
well, that's kind
shorten
of the
it,
point.
to shorten it, because I'm not going to bore you for hours with this, there are a bunch of recurring motifs throughout Epic. So, like with Polites, with Odysseus's motif, which, fun fact, Odysseus's motif is a generational motif, which means it's not actually his. He gets it from his mother, Anticlea, who is seen in the
Oh?
underworld. Her motif is a major version of his. His is minor. Sorry, his is minor. But there's just so many motifs in the underworld, and it's the vocals are layered so perfectly, and I really enjoy it. It's a good way
Yes.
to separate Act One and Act Two.
Yes. Right. Act 1 and Act 2. I never thought about Epic in Act 1 and Act 2. I just thought of Epic as Epic.
So it actually the underworld saga is what ends Act One, but
Ah,
the underworld
okay.
kind of sets up the stage for the entirety of that saga very well.
Right,
So yeah.
right. Okay, I think it's about time for us to do, your second song. What do you think?
I'm a little scared. But
Oh
yeah,
my goodness, you should be.
I should be.
Anyway, what? Alright, can you tell us what your second song is and why you chose it?
So, my second song is No Move by Good Kid.
Okay, for those who don't know, Ashton's a Good Kid fan. Alright,
For those who also don't know, that happens to be one of my partner's favorite songs, and that's why I'm
yes,
saying
and if you see the chat, ladies and gentlemen, you see wait, can we just get a Sprout?
it.
Sprout got a message, yay. That is who Ash is talking about.
Yes, I do have a little bit of a stutter, so I do have a little bit of an issue on the song, but I have sang it so many times today. Hopefully, we're good.
Right. Alright, Ash, for the second time today, you are in the spotlight. Good luck.
Okay, I have to play a little bit of the song. Four eyes entwined, draw four separate lines, and none of them point to you. A tangled mess of knots, I confess, but the intent was there. I swear we set our sights on something that we thought was true. So now we sit and stare across a surface spanning the whole state. 2 feet between and miles below. We haven't got a clue, sorry. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. Don't read ahead in your music, guys. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. Each word a world of all its own. I missed the whole part. The syntax skips, semantics slip, and what was left a growing cleft of language lost, tokens unknown. And then I guess we slipped right through and lost all meaning on the way. We ended up a tiny piece of every part of every heart of every stone of every grave. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. A tangled mess of knots, I confess, but the intent was there. I swear we set our sights on something that we thought was true. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. If there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. Falls apart, there's not a heart to have. The end.
I don't know why the heck golden buzzers are not working right now, but ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ash one more time.
That's the most
You broke golden
terrifying
buzzers.
experience I think I've ever had in here.
I don't know why the golden buzzers are not working because you deserve every single one of them.
Shh.
No, you
Not on
shush.
that performance.
Yo, it was great. It was great.
Cheers
I've
to the
never
last
heard it, but it's great. It's great. All right,
one.
guys, ignore the golden buzzers, ignore everything like that. Oh, cool. But it's time for the audience question segment. It is time for the audience question segment of the interview. Start feeding your questions into the chat, everyone. Uh, and everything like that. I'm gonna talk to Ash just a little bit longer while you guys get them ready. Yeah. So Ash, I'm gonna ask you really fast. What is your favorite part about Riff-Off? That's something really simple that we can talk about while they get questions ready.
Oh, that is a hard question, actually. Um, hmm. It's gonna sound really stupid. The XP. So for me,
No,
I
I'm not
don't.
surprised.
Okay, hear me out. So I can't stick to servers very well. But in the server there's XP and there's coins. I don't care about the coins, to be honest. I'm currently paying off debt to my former co-host Avery. You know, the person who's a lot younger than me.
Yeah.
I owe him or I owe her a lot of Rift coins. But what I care about
Oh,
is the XP because I'm
yes.
determined to beat Slick
I was
in
about to say
ranked.
I'm actually gonna do a certain thing. I usually don't do this in the chat, but
Because we gotta see
because
it.
we're in the middle of Artist
Okay.
Spotlight, I want people to see what Ash is talking about. There is my rank in the server.
Oh my god! When did that happen? Okay.
I've
And
not
then my
missed a
rank.
day. I've never missed a day. You check yours. Check yours real quick. And you got 74. Okay, so you're
So I'm
getting
a
there.
little
You're
bit.
getting there.
How did you get to number 3? I thought you were number 2. Slick, are you
Huh?
slacking?
Good question. Maybe somebody overtook me.
Oh, that's rough, man.
Anyway, back
Soon
to
it's
the
gonna be
yeah, catching up. All right. So everyone still keep getting questions in. Keep getting questions in if you can. So, first question, I'm actually gonna ask Sprout, do you want to come up here and ask your question, or do you want me to just read it?
Come here, come here.
Here we go, Sprout.
Well,
What is your question, guys?
so what actually got you into Epic Musical?
Okay, so I have two friends who are actually in the server, Shay and Savannah. Shay's name is just Shay. Savannah's is Spam. Spam joined yesterday, aka December 5th. They are some of my best friends, and they had this obsession with this one song, and I'm not gonna name the song because that'll be important later. And it's the only song that I listened to from that musical for a really long time. I was like, oh, it's okay. It wasn't like my favorite song, but it was all right. This was like February, I think. So come like April, they were like, hey, you need to watch the animations for it, like the actual concept musical itself. And I did not want to because that was 2 hours of my time that I was never going to get back. Turns out that's 2 hours of my time multiplied by a lot more because I've watched it so many times because I watched it in, I believe, the beginning of June. And I absolutely loved it. And then when I became active in Riff-Off, that was my thing because I had just started watching Epic. And it's just been a hyperfixation, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it now.
Do you think it'll ever go away?
It's what is that the word wavering? It's wavering a
Yeah,
little bit.
wavering, yeah.
There's some songs I'm not a huge fan of as much anymore. Just because they're a little overplayed. But besides that, I
Yes.
still love the musical. Like I watch it in my free time. So
Right. Okay, and speaking of that,
Thank you for
yeah,
answering.
by the way, thank you for that question, Sprout.
thank you for asking.
I wanna actually add on to that. What is your least favorite Epic song?
Suffering. You know that one
Yeah.
that's like Penelope, why you know I'm too that one?
Yes. I do
I
know it.
will take the suffering. Yeah,
Stolas,
that is my
was that your
least
question?
favorite.
Was that Stolas's question? I'm gonna scroll up. No, okay, Stolas, you get credit for that. You're gonna get credit for that.
That was Stolas's question. If you
That
didn't
was
catch it,
Stolas's
it's
question,
Stolas's
everyone.
question. If you didn't catch that, I repeat,
Yes,
it was
please.
Stolas's question.
Give credit to her. All right, let's see what
To
else we
her.
got. Do we have anything else? Okay, here's one from Ari. I'm actually paying more attention now. Ari, do you want? I'm actually gonna. You can just decline it if you don't want to come up here, but I'll at least give you the shot. Okay, what is your question, Ari?
So my question was, how did you start liking musicals?
Okay, so I used to not like musicals. I used to hate musicals. Bane of my existence. Couldn't stand them. Disney movies pissed me off sometimes. Oh, my dad's probably watching this. Let me shut up. Anyways.
What?
Anyways, sorry, father.
That'll be the
Lost my
highlight of
train
the
of thought
interview,
on
ladies
that.
and gentlemen.
So I actually Epic the Musical is the first musical that I actually put effort into listening to. And I'm currently hyperfixated on it. So it's not like I'm a huge musical nerd. I don't know a whole lot about a whole bunch of musicals. Just kind of Epic. I like other musicals. I'll listen to them, but I don't particularly know them. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm
But
pretty much
Okay.
the
Epic was
same
what
way.
got
You
me
know me.
into.
I'm particularly drawn to the Disney musicals, but I do like some of the others. Wicked.
Wow, I would have never guessed that. It's almost
Yes,
like you sat in a call watching Wicked.
I did. Oh wait, I
Oh.
did.
You did.
I
It was the
did.
day you went to go see for good.
Well, it's because I was hyping up for Wicked for Good. Anyway, but yeah. So, Ari, thank you for that question.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have any more questions, guys? Because I don't see any more. I know we don't have a whole lot of people in the audience, but it's okay if you guys can think of new questions. That would be nice. I'll ask
Great
this. You can just
question.
cross this off the list. What is your favorite musical besides Epic?
Oh, you put me in a sticky position here,
I
considering I
know,
don't
that's
listen
the whole
to
point.
musicals that aren't epic. That's a really good question. What other musicals do I listen to? Um,
That's a good question. I don't know.
does Disney count?
Yeah, as long as it's
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'll
Um,
say any you can say like Aladdin, The Lion King, Beauty and the
Princess and the Frog.
Beast.
Princess and the Frog.
Hercules is
Princess and the
brand
Frog.
new.
Frog. Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog. So Princess and the
Princess.
Frog's not a Broadway musical, but it is a
I don't care. It's
beautiful
a
Disney
musical.
movie.
You gonna take it or leave it?
Am I gonna take it or leave it? I'm gonna take it. Deal.
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 Actually, no
Okay.
deal. Sorry.
Okay, what? Anyway, can you tell us why you like The Princess and the Frog?
Oh, okay. So Princess and the Frog came out, I believe, November of 2009. At that time, I was about,
I
I
think
believe,
something like
one and a
that.
half years old. I had a little, I don't remember what it's called. I had VHS tape and I had a little player thingy that I could play the VHS tape in. Old people don't
A
come for me. I don't
VHS
remember what it's
player?
called. No, it has a name.
That player?
VCR.
I don't know.
It's a VCR. That's
VCR,
what it's
that's
called.
it. No. Yeah.
So I had one of those and I had VHS tape of Princess and the Frog. And it was one of the only VHS tapes I had. So anytime I would be sick, which y'all know I get sick really often, and I stayed home from school, that's what I would watch on repeat. Princess and the Frog. I know it bar for bar. I am currently
We
actually
actually
working on
tested
a
that
project
a
for
little while
Princess.
back. We tested that a little while back, you know, and you beat me. You beat me. It was terrible.
Yeah, it
Yes.
was like we were picking lines for each other, and it was the first word of the line and who said it, and I won.
We had to finish the line as well. We had to finish the line.
I beat you like 2 or 3 points,
I
dude.
Yeah, you did really good. So okay, nobody put any more questions in besides what I can now see in the chat. I'm actually gonna put just a little bar there. Just remember that because we're getting pretty close to the end of the show. Stola, since you did not get a chance to do your question before, I'm gonna let you do this one up here. Stolas, what is your
Which
question?
one?
The one you put like 3 minutes ago.
Okay, what is your favorite song to perform in
Now
chorus
I
or
will
like?
say, I can't in chorus specifically or in general.
I'd say in general, but if you want to answer for like in Riff-Off or and in chorus.
Okay. So for a very specific reason, we're gonna say in chorus. Um, that's a really good question, actually. I've sang so many
Yippee.
songs in there. Um,
What's the first one that comes to mind?
there's not one. That's the thing is we do so many songs. There's a song that we did called "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot." I liked that.
I feel like I've heard of that. Yeah.
And as far as generally, I can't disclose that information because that's going to be the last song.
Okay, so we'll find out the answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your question, Solus, and stay tuned for your answer.
All right.
All right. So, then you're a little bit late for a question because we are running really, really tight on time. We've got probably gonna actually cut some of Sprout because one of those we have very little time. So I mean, he says, who is your favorite host? Are you actually gonna answer that?
Host of what? Host of what?
See, you didn't think about that. I
Mika, host of what?
think he means riff off. Okay, sorry. Um, host and riff off. Yeah, I was right.
Oh, Mika. I'm kidding. Um,
Say me.
much
Say
love.
me.
I don't ever see you host. Who is my favorite host in Riff-Off?
You
Holy.
know, you're
Okay.
kind of sitting next to one, so you better be careful.
What?
I'm kidding. I was saying you better be careful which one you choose because you're sitting next to one.
Oh, it's not you, buddy. This is based
I
on
know.
who I
I'm kidding.
enjoy hosting with the most, which would be Takimu.
Oh, good choice.
Okay,
By
but
the way,
also there's
Takimu is
Carrie.
on
Okay,
Artist Spotlight. If
Takimu
you
and
want to
Carrie.
listen to
I don't
Takimu's
know.
episode, it's like it was the October. That was it. October. He was October.
Yes,
Artist Spotlight.
it's between Takimu and Carrie because Carrie hosts Royal Debates very well. And Takimu
Gary is
is
just an amazing
Timu.
person, period.
Takimu's
Right.
would be my
All
best
right, we're
man at
gonna
my
keep
wedding.
going because we're running on out of time. If you I'm gonna actually not bring anyone up because we need to hurry. If you could play any character in a live performance of Epic the Musical, who would you play and why? This is
Telemachus.
gonna be interesting.
Telemachus, because he's a silly little guy, and I've been told that when I sound like him, sort of.
Can you give us a little taste?
So it's just me, myself, and I. Stuck in my bedroom, living in this world you left behind. La 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 legendary.
I love that. That actually sounds so fun to do.
It
All
is.
right. If you could get any job in the world, what would it be? That is from
Oh,
Sprout.
um, any job in the world. That is a really good question. I'm drawing a blank. So I actually want to be a therapist. That's like the job that I'm going for. If I could pick any job.
I guess that means like whether
Oh,
it's an actual job or not. We'll say that. If you could be anything.
dude. I don't know, princess. I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
Okay, what?
That's a joke.
Uh-huh. No,
I
I can
actually
believe that. I can
have
believe
no
that. I
idea.
can
I
see it.
would probably teach chorus if I were any good at it. If I were any good
Mm,
at like actually teaching, I would teach chorus 100%.
yeah. Right. Very interesting questions from Sprout and Stolas so far. Now, let's see here. We've got oh, no, this is interesting. Ari asks, "What is your favorite song this year?" I guess this is in reference to the Spotify Wrapped that's
We're
recently
not
released.
gonna get into that because I don't know who messed with my Spotify, but it said I listened to the slow reverb version of Dandelions by Ruth B about 637 times. 637 times. I've listened to it 3 times. What?
I bet
I
it
don't
was
know
so
who.
bad.
No, you know who I bet it was? Eden. Anyways, it's
Oh, you
probably.
mean
Um,
no, that makes sense.
yes. So nobody
Um,
has access to my Spotify account, but on my devices, and only I have access to my devices. So
so you, yourself, and everybody else inside it. What?
yeah, me, myself, and these other people. Watching my language. Anyways,
Okay, yeah, okay.
um, but
All right.
other
Um,
than that, probably I think it was Madeline. Maybe I have it saved.
all right. I think that is good enough. I think that is good enough for all the questions. So Ash, it is time for your third and final song, which is what and why.
Which is it's loading.
It's loading. That's a good song.
Shut up.
All right, I
I
had to
say
do it
with
once.
love. I'm sorry, Slick. I didn't mean to yell
I
at you.
know,
Okay.
no, I know you mean it. I know it's I know you just can't help yourself. So
So I'm not gonna tell you the name of it. You'll know. But this is actually a song that I have sang more than any other song in this
yep,
Discord
I think I know
community,
what it is.
or in general, as far as this realm of things is concerned. You'll know exactly what it is. Yeah. This is the
Yeah,
first epic song I listened to, also. So I didn't explain that earlier. Favorite song to perform such and
right.
such.
All right,
Right,
Ash. Well,
right.
then you're now in the spotlight. Good luck.
Thank you, Slick Cakes. Let me get a starting pitch because I'm bad at this. Hold on. Bear with me. Penelope, is it you? Have my prayers been answered? Is it really you standing there? Or am I dreaming once more? You look different. Your eyes look tired. Your frame is lighter. Your smile torn. Is it really you, my love? I am not the man you fell in love with. I am not the man you once adored. I am not your kind and gentle husband, and I am not the love you knew before. Would you fall in love with me again if you knew all I've done, the things I cannot change? Would you love me all the same? I know that you've been waiting for love. What kinds of things did you do? Left a trail of red on every island as I traded friends like objects I could use. Hurt more lives than I can count on my hands. But all of that was to bring me back to you. So tell me, would you fall in love with me again if you knew all I've done, the things I can't undo? I am not the man you knew. I know that you've been waiting, if that's true. Could you do me a favor? Just a moment of labor that would bring me some peace. See that wedding bed? Could you carry it over? Lift it high on your shoulders and take it far away from here. How could you say this? I had built that wedding bed with my blood and sweat, carved it into the olive tree where we first met, a symbol of our love. Do you realize what you have asked me? The only way to move it is to cut it from its root. Only my husband knew that, so I guess that makes him you. Penelope, I will fall in love with you over and over again. I don't care how, where, or when, no matter how long it's been, you're mine. Don't tell me you're not the same person. You're always my husband, and I've been waiting, 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 waiting for you. How long has it been? 20 years. Oh, you. Oh my god, my vocal cords.
I love it. You do that song so well. Let's give it up one more time for Ash.
I'm okay.
Everyone, remember the golden buzzer command and start loading them in.
Chill, Slick.
No, you chill.
You chill.
You
Chill
chill.
Nuh-uh.
Chill
Reasons.
like a
Anyways,
freezer. Chill like a fridge.
chill like a fridge is crazy.
No, Stolas, it's exclamation point, not question mark.
Oh my god,
yeah.
Parrot from Parables is here.
Okay. All right.
Anyways,
Ash,
sorry.
I have one more request of you before we close this completely. Can
How may I help
you do Ash's part and me do Avery's part of Ash and Avery's microdramas thing?
You said
Which one of
what?
us goes first? Which one of us goes first? Oh my gosh, is it that one?
Oh my gosh, is that Avery from Ash and Avery's Microdramas?
Oh my gosh, is that Ash from Ash and Avery's microdramas?
Oh my god, you mean that segment that used to be on the Daily Riff?
Seriously, it's crazy. No, wait, I know it's
What?
true. I forgot. What help me out. What's the next part?
You mean that one that has silly arguments and comes to an even
It comes to
sillier
even
conclusion?
sillier conclusions?
You mean that one that has new guests every single Monday, you know, when it used to air?
Oh my gosh, I love that segment.
Oh my gosh, me too. You could have just
Okay.
played
Let's
the
give it up
ad.
for Ash, ladies and gentlemen.
You act like we don't have a recorded performance of me and Avery doing that.
No, check the ads out, guys.
Yeah, look
All
at
right, Ash. Is there that you've it's been lovely having you on the show. Is there anything else you would like to say for parting words before you are dismissed?
Why are you talking to me like a posh British lady? I don't even know what you
Because
said. I was just focused
I'm
on the
I
accent.
did you well. I love it. All right. But actually, though, is there anything else you want to say?
I love you guys. And go watch Epic the Musical.
That is the famous phrase. Thank you very much. I will be setting you back down now. And folks, that is all the time we have for you today. It's been a pleasure having you all with us today, and we hope you enjoyed the interview. Until next time, my name is Slick Kicks, and this has been your visit to the break room. Goodbye.